Hi Fixer family, it's Charmin, and today is day number 5 of 12 days of Dollar Tree Christmas, and I have a fun tutorial for you today. It's got a little bit of glitz, a little bit of glamour, and also some rustic feel to it. Welcome to Fixin 2. We're going to be using these, a mason jar like this. These are the kind, that they do have the lids to them, but they don't have any kind of embellishment or, not embellishment, kind of raised on the outside like a normal mason jar does. We're going to be using one of those. And also I had found this fun, looks kind of like a little hanging lantern one too, and I thought that we would do the same technique to this as we're going to do with a little mason jar. And then also we're going to need, of course, Mod Podge and a paintbrush, and we're going to be using some of what they call this the faux snow from the Dollar Tree, but it kind of has that little iridescent look to it, and so we're going to be using that, and of course one of these beautiful rustic looking picks that they have with the berries and the spruce limbs and some pine cones, and so we're just going to be kind of using some fun pieces from this. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove, of course, any labels that are on the bottom. I'm trying to do this pretty easy so that we don't leave any residue, but there's also, you can use a alcohol swab on them as well, and they will help get the rest of the residue off, as well as fingernail polish remover, and of course if you have Goo Gone, that will work also. First thing we're going to do is make sure that we have got a good thick coat of Mod Podge all over. Kind of work a little fast. And probably want to make sure that your snow stuff is open. It's going to be messy, but that's why I got this plate here, but I want it open so that when we get ready we can begin to pour it on. Now comes the fun part, and that's sprinkling it on. Alright, I'm going to kind of pat it in just to make sure that it's sticking and any excess comes off. You do not rake because you'll pull it right off and make a big streak. You just want to pat. Alright. Oh, see, just like that right there, that will happen if you are not careful. I just accidentally ran my finger in it. So let's see if we can fix this. Putting a little bit of stuff that was on our thing. Pick this up. Oh yeah. So be super careful. Alright. Now we're going to just set this to the side, let this one dry, and we're going to do the same thing to this one. The next step, of course, now we've got the little glitz and glamour, kind of a wintry snow look. We're going to add a little bit of the rustic to it. And the way we're going to do that is with using twine to wrap around the edge of our jars here, and then of course we'll embellish with some of this rustic pick. So first things first, let's go ahead and we'll start at the bottom and bring it all the way to the top, starting with a little bit of the hot glue. once you've got it kind of wrapped around the top, we're going to cut it off and then just secure this last end with a little bit of hot glue. Right, now we're ready to embellish both of our little lanterns here. And what we're going to do is I have taken and off of my picks, a couple of picks that I had here, I of course pulled off some of the kind of the, I guess, pine or evergreen, pulled off some berries, and of course this spruce, I guess is what this is called, and it says holly bouquet is what it's called. But anyway, I took some of these and of course cut those off, glued some of my berries on there and a little bow, and we're going to put that one on this one. So let's put a little bit of glue on there. And take this and stick it right there in the center of the glue. Let that be setting. Our little twine bow on there, and on this one I just put together cut up a little piece off of there, cut a little piece off of the berries and the spruce, and we're going to put a little bit of glue right here in the middle, and we'll stick our little pine thing there and leave that just as it is. And then the next thing we're going to do is make them light up. So let's take, and what I've got here is I have some fairy lights, and I got these fairy lights, I think it was last year at the Dollar Tree, so they have them from time to time. I haven't seen any this year, but you can order them on Amazon. You can also you can buy them in Walmart. You know, these fairy lights are very popular, and you can get them in different lengths, but these lengths that they had from the Dollar Tree were just perfect. So we're going to take these and we're going to turn them on and get them popped in there. First one, and I usually will just take them, kind of wrap it around my hand, drop it down in there. The little pack, wherever you put your little decor piece, you can tuck your little pack in the back, because you don't want to have it down in there, because when you put it down in there you can see it. It kind of gives it that shadow look in there, so we'll stick it in the back. There you go. Some very super cute winter candle holders. I am so in love with these. I think they turned out absolutely amazing, and they look so wintry and snowy and have the lights on the inside of them. They turned out beautiful, and I'm just so happy and ready to put them into my Christmas decor. And again, super simple to make, super inexpensive. Basically $1 for the snow, $2 for the jars, and $2 for the lights, and probably $1 more for the little greenery that I'm going to be using in other things. So typically we've got about $6 in both of these. So I think that's a great bargain and decor on a budget. So guys, if this is the first time to my channel, I'm so glad that you decided to stop by today. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button down there and the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a new video. We are right in the midst of 12 days of Dollar Tree Christmas, and I hope you're enjoying it. And guys, if you are enjoying it, make sure you give me a thumbs up down there. Let me know in the comment section below that you're enjoying this series, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the 12 days of Christmas. So you guys have a beautiful and blessed day, and always remember to keep looking up, because that's where it all is. I'll see you on the next video.